Welcome back, guys. We are here to fully, let's see if I can get this, dig this tunnel out. It's going to be part of our aesthetic stuff. I have a few plans for this. Now watch as I am going to quickly put this all the way down here. Quick bucket clutch. Okay. But I'm going to dig all this out. It goes all the way down. You'll see the bedrock. Oh my gosh, that was loud. Okay, I'm gonna have to readjust the sound settings on this because I just got a new PC. But all right, so watch. I'm gonna do a quick time lapse of everything down, and I'll go further into uh kind of what no, not what I'm expecting, but what I'm gonna change this to. Because I kind of don't like how there's a giant hole in the world, not in the world, but in the area. And you can fall down at any point. I want to make it kind of like a little structure that you walk into, and that there's a few different things we can do. So please enjoy this little time lapse I'm going to give you. All right, so as you can see here, we are starting the process with using the moss to make it really easy, and then using the hoe to break it really quickly. And then, of course, we're going to run into some gravel here. But the whole plan with this is to kind of make different levels. I'll end up getting rid of the ladder in here so I can make the bubble elevators to go up, and I can reach each different level. Now, I plan on having it so the bottom level is bedrock. I have a level where I get to the mob spawner, our OG mob spawner, so we can get there really easily instead of having to run through a ton of different caves. And then hopefully when we find like a trial chamber or the end portal, we'll be able to make different passages to those places as well. Now, I don't know how far away they are. That's the only problem. Once we get the maps from the villagers, though, we'll be able to get a better kind of setup that way. And I think this way, at the very top, where there was the giant hole in the ground, now we can at least make a nice little house to sit above the hole that has, how many different layers and drops. And there I'll have signs and everything. It'll look a lot better, and I feel like it would kind of complete the area a little more than what we have going on right now. Because I honestly, as I was doing this, I was just jumping down. I was jumping into the hole. Like, I don't know if you can see me come through here pretty soon. Nope. Well, I would jump from the far side over to the ladder, and then I would go down. I would just keep kind of dropping quickly and catching the ladder again before I fell all the way down. Because it got so deep to the point where I was gonna die if I fell, actually. I think. I think I was gonna die. But, regardless of that, we made it down to where the mob spawner is, not all the way to bedrock. We still have a little ways to go. But we did a giant portion of it. And from here on out, I'll just kind of let it play and let you guys listen to some music while it's going on. Even though it's really dark, I'm going to wait. There we go. Listen to some music now. All right, we dug a giant hole. Okay, man, I always struggle with the F5s, but we're gonna jump down here just to show you how deep this really goes. All right, pretty deep, pretty deep. Ooh. Okay, perfect. So it doesn't go all the way down, but I have it down to the same level where this mob spawner is. The OG one, where if I need to get a bunch of rotten flesh, I can. Um, but then I'm gonna have, like I said while I was doing this, several layers. So I'm gonna make this a layer, and then the next little opening here is gonna be another layer, and so on and so forth. I think it would look pretty cool with water elevators going up, and then, I'll have like 3 or 4 drop downs, which is all things I probably just said during the time lapse, but it took me a while to do this, so I kind of forgot that I was going to say that. Regardless, if you heard it, you're hearing it again. Sorry, not sorry. It is what it is. But let me know what you guys think about this new shader pack. This is shoulders. It's a shoulders pack. I'll show you all the ones I have, but first we're gonna come on up here, and then we're gonna sleep real quick. I'm gonna show you the other cool little thing that I did. That's not 100% finished. It's more of like the build up to it, and then the build up out of it, or build out of it, not build down out of it. Does that make sense? Because it's not build up. You'll be leaving it. Is that? That's not really a saying. We're gonna make it a saying. Build down out of it. Oh, okay, cool. So we're gonna make our way over here. I did also post on my TikTok, and someone said to put little ponds in here. I think that's actually a pretty good idea to fill up these little corner gaps. But in the meantime, I'll show you this little pathway that I finished here. When I say build up and build down, I mean like this area leading up to it. But I kind of like it. This copper, I'm gonna have it go all the way. I'm gonna have it completely rust out, but I think it looks pretty good. I kind of like the roof. I have the stairs alternating, which adds some texture to it. It's not just a flat roof. But yeah, I'm gonna lead this out, and then here's my tree farm. But one thing I was kind of thinking about dabbling with is moving the tree farm to sections on the outskirts of the mountain. So like over here will be one type of tree, and it'll just go all the way around this little hill that I'm on. I think that could be pretty cool, and then it kind of like is like a natural barrier around this giant plateau. Is that what it's called? A plateau. And then that frees up some room for me to do something else over there. Not quite sure what, but who knows. But right now is where we got to start with this tree. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of free ball this one a little bit. Uh, if it doesn't turn out good, then I will look up a tutorial. I kind of looked at a couple tutorials, and I'm like, maybe I can try this myself. Uh, we'll see. So I got some spruce wood here, and basically it says to start with a base. We're gonna kind of do something like this. Okay, let's come over here. Okay, I kind of like that spot. It's not too close to the house where the trees are going to be, not the trees, but the leaves are going to be overtaking it. So I kind of like that, but we'll build this up just like this. And then have this come up a couple times. Okay. And a couple more times. We'll have it go up one more. Oh, I'm gonna need more leaves, more wood. But this would basically kind of branch off like this and have it like that. We'll break that. Um, there we go. Okay. Okay. I can't reach up there. This we're gonna extend out. Okay, and then have it go up like yonder. Okay. Okay. Wait. I think I might be cooking here. Okay. Hold on. We got to grab more wood. I didn't realize it was gonna take so much wood. Holy cow. Okay. Wait. So we'll do this. Um, put that up like that. Down. No. I think I'd like it more just up there like that. This. Put that in right there. Up. Over. Okay. Just right there. And oh snap. Okay. We'll use the leaves. We'll do that. And that. Put that right there. Okay. Right there. Boom. 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 Okay. Hold on. Do that. I can't see underneath. Hold on. Uh, there we go. Like that, kinda. So it goes up. Oh, whoa. Kinda spazzed out right there. I don't need those, so. Uh-huh. 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 Okay, cool. And this will go up just a few stepping stones. Oh, okay. Okay. I think we're kind of cooking here. So we're gonna cover up all of this. And see what this looks like. Kind of bare like that, but and then we'll top some of it off and stuff. That, and that. Okay. So we're gonna come down. Mm. Okay. Come back. Oh, you know what? I think when we fill in some leaves here, it's gonna actually look pretty good. So we'll kind of do a little bit of that. Here we go. I'm not cheating on these things. I'm gonna do everything. Fill this in a little bit. Okay. Okay, we'll look in the morning. Hold on. Sorry, I was kind of locking in right there. Okay, we'll have the perfect view of it right outside this window. You know, I think this stump is just a little too big. I think I thickened it a little more than I needed to. So, but overall, I think the leaves look fine. I think it's just this. So if I throw that in like that, or hold on. We do a little something like, we'll work some magic here, something like that. It kind of thins it up a little bit in here. Uh-huh. Yup, okay. I think that's adding a bit of a thinning effect right there. And if we go like this, hold on, use a little trapdoor magic. Oh, maybe so. You know what? I'm kind of rocking with it. Back here, we'll do a little bit of that with that. And I think ooh, I don't know if I really like these leaves. Hold on. Oh, look at that. I have to sound a little bit. We'll do that actually here. Uh-huh. Yep, okay. Oh, let me go this. It's over here. Okay. Okay. You know what? I like it. I like it. We're gonna touch it up with a little bit of a. We gotta eat real quick. Hold up. Now it's not the most massive tree ever, but I think it looks really good actually. Now, of course, let me know in the comments what you guys think. We'll put you right there and have you hang from. That doesn't work. Have you on the ground right there. And you on the ground right there. You right there. Okay. And now I want to get some bone meal. Where's my bones? Bone meal. We're just gonna floop, 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 floop. Just have it a little. Oh yeah, I think that looks really good. Yeah, I think that ties this in so much better. Yes. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, because honestly, that was kind of out of my element. I didn't really know what I was doing. I was just kind of going for it. And I think it turned out pretty well. You know, it was my first attempt at it, so. And then I think in this area right here is where I'm going to put my carrots slash potatoes, because this path, I'm going to have it come out this way, and you can either go that way to the underground farm, or you can go this way. I'm pretty sure an Enderman put that there. This would be a path. all the way up to the top where it used to be a farm. There's not really anything up there right now. But I was thinking about putting a building up there. I could put like a barn up there and have a bunch of like farm stuff. I think that's a good idea. Let me know if you guys like that barn idea going on top of there, and there'll be a path going up the edge up here, up along there into this big old barn right overlooking the edge. I think that would look really good. And then I moved my melons and pumpkins over here. Oh, here, we'll complete this. Oh, oh, there we go. So, okay, yeah. I still haven't fixed that sheep farm. If you guys know what I did wrong, please let me know in the comments, because I mean, well, if you haven't seen the video, please go back and watch. I think it was 2 episodes ago in this VanillaCraft series where yeah, it was 2 episodes where I just don't know why it's not working. If you come over here, I have it set up to work, but like here, I'll do this, that, and then it activates. I have an observer at the bottom there. The sheep is gonna eat the grass. Yep. And that should activate the observer, which activates this. In theory, right? In theory. But, I don't know. It is what it is. I want to make this sugarcane farm bigger, but time will come for that. I want to add more farms in here, so please let me know in the comments what other farms I might want to make there. I can't put the iron farm in there, it's going to be too big. The iron farm, I think, should be... I think I want to put it over by the ice over there. I think that's where I want to do it. But, or I can put on the mountain over yonder and just run over there somehow. But, all right, well, cool. So we built this tree. The tree that's been long forsaken, not forsaken, but long awaited. And then we also, just a quick recap of the video, we also dug down very far. Look, that's so much further than it used to be. And I'm going to close this up and put a building here and everything. And then we also decorated this little pathway instead of it just being an open cave back in here. I kind of like it gives me like medieval vibes running in through here. So I kind of like it. That's kind of where I usually put my builds. I like the medieval vibe. I know neither of these are very medieval at all. But to end this, I want you guys, I want some help from you guys. So I'm gonna go up front. I'm gonna show you guys these other shaders that I have. So right now I'm rocking Silders. So I'm just gonna do this. All right. So shader 1, shader 2. This is complementary. I think this feels a little more gray. I like the brightness of shader 1. And then we're gonna go to shader 3. So this is shader 2. We saw shader 1 before this. We're going to shader 3. All right, this is BSL. This is shader 3. And again, I feel like it has like this gray tint to it. So let me know in the comments if you guys prefer one or the other. But right now, I think I'm gonna rock with that first shader. And let me switch on back to that. See how much do you see how much brighter this is? Okay, sorry. But right now, we're going to continue rocking with this one. Of course, let me know if you want the old shader back, Mellow. We'll say that's shader 4. So leave in the comments below what shader you like. Just comment 1, 2, 3, or 4. And then also comment what you might like to see me do next or build around here. Like I said, on TikTok, I have a TikTok named Madame. It's just like it's in the description of the YouTube channel, but it's the same name as my YouTube channel. Just posting the clips, the shorts on there so people can see it on there as well. And also try and get my name out a little further with that. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Again, let me know the shader packs. I see I like the sunset in this one. This gives a good vibe right here. I like this. But in the meantime, uh, if you haven't watched my old videos, please watch the old ones. You can catch up uh, on anything you might have missed in the previous episodes. I think I want to go and get one of those trial chamber maps. I don't know if I'm ready for the trial chamber yet. I mean, I should be. I have netherite stuff, but I just want to locate it to see where it is, and then we can prep for it for one of the future upcoming videos. Stay tuned for that because there will be a lot of death in that. But other than that, again, thank you guys for coming, watching. But other than that, peace. Hope you have a good rest of your day.